Alright, everybody. Welcome back. As you can see, I have finished today. Today I finished the whole outer skirt of the drawing, so I just need to fix one little bit, and that's in the tail part, right over here. And then we can move on to coloring it up, and then, get to the next part of it. So, no further ado, let's get started on this wall poster, shall we? So, the whole problem that I had with this drawing is that it's always taking so much goddamn time when, drawing every individual part of it. But eventually, I get used to it, and then after like 10, I believe, it's enough to know how to do it. But before that, it's quite hard. There you go. Come on. There you go. All right. That should be it. Yes. Alright, now we need to merge this, and then we need to now start with the coloring part of it. And then, after that I need to get things up and running for the rest of it. So what I want to do, I want to pick up the colors that we have here. Use them for the drawing itself. Of course, it will be taking some time, but we can go for a thick brush, right? And that's a possibility. Nope. The more I do the more stuff I do, the more easier it gets. So just removing a little bit here and there that needs to be erased. I would go for this kind of color is not good. I'm probably gonna be going for like multiple colors and then put a kind of an effect on it. Watery effect would be actually the best idea. But first I want to see like what happens if we color it fully, and then after that we can see whatever we want to do. But it's we're gonna put multiple colors in there, and then figuring out like what is gonna be the base color, what is gonna be the second color, what is gonna go after that, and after that, and after that. So I believe the fins are the first thing that I need to draw, because the other parts are all able to be colored in afterwards. So where is this? We're gonna make sure that the fins look nice. So that's what we're gonna be aiming for today. Just getting this drawing to look nice. Or at least, color it in, so that, after that we can then follow up by entering the other part of it. The yes, we're gonna erase a lot of stuff here and there, but no need to worry there. No need to worry. We got this. Alright. Now I need to get this erased. So I will go for 30, I believe. Yes, 30 is a good idea. And then go for the erase tool. And the more accurate we do this, the better it gets eventually. Right now we just need a base color just to differentiate it from the background, so that we can see what the hell we are erasing and what we're not erasing at all. We also should definitely put a group on there, just to get every layer to be precisely the color that I want. There we go. There we go. This already looks a lot more better, because already I fixed a lot of stuff here and there. Oh, this is gonna be a pain, isn't it? This bit, yeah. The skills is gonna be the main problem here, but I think if we are just doing first offense correctly, then it should be fine. Alright. Now I've done this. There we go. This should fix it now. Yes, everything is done. Alright, back to doing the thing I needed to do, which is coloring this up. So I do want to have something like, maybe going for orange would actually be a cool idea, but I already have orange. So like ice blue? Ice blue, yeah, that would be a cool idea. Glacier ice blue. Glitterized blue with orange. Would that work? I need to grab some orange to just double check. If we have orange, what is then the best color to go for? No. Do not want to go for white. I could go for orange with, I could go for yellow with combined with blue. I believe, right? If we add in blue, if we add in first yellow and then some orange. And then add some blue. That's not a bad idea to make it like a parrot. That's not a bad idea. I do like that idea. I do like that idea, but it is not fully good implemented, but right now, but first we need to grab then the yellow bit. So if we have the yellow bit first, then it should be way easier. Yellow. It's not too hard, but all right. I'm gonna go for the yellow. Does this make it look nice? Probably if I add some more bits in there, some nooks and crannies, and it should work, but first we need to get this good correct. Alright, so now we have this. I do not prefer this to be that much blue. I do like the blue, but I do not want to have it too much. So let's go for something like this. Like that, yes. Now we need to add it in. Now we need to be more precise. Alright. Now I need to grab some more. Well, that looks already golden. I like it. I do like that kind of idea. That looks nice. Now that we have the idea and we have the looks of it, we can now add in variety on the colors to make it more better suited for ourselves. So we do want to have some more darker colors. That looks great. And now I need to have more. Now I need to have the tips a little bit more lighten up. So right now we have the green color. All right. That looks lovely. I like it. That looks like a glorious point of view. I need to just have a good color that is in a combination of both. Alright. What color are you gonna bring me if I do this? That color. Much better. Alright. But now we have a good combination of colors that we can use to recreate the other part, and then we can, move onwards to the rest. Come on. All right. Now I need to grab that color. I really like the oh hey Blue. Yeah, good afternoon indeed. Sorry, I was a little bit too uh how do you say that? AFK from thoughts. I was focusing on getting the parrot color up and running properly because well, you know, it's a koi and koi is supposed to be fabulous looking. As you can see, a copper is like, you know, a dragon which shoot with colorful colors. Like if you ever saw if you ever saw a koi, it would be um koi koi image. There you go. Koi image. There you go. Koi. As you can see, it has multiple colors and multiple differentiations on the colors. Like, you know, you have the full golden one, you have black ones, you have blue ones with orange, you have parrot color with black and white stripes. There are so many. That one is actually quite cool. The common euro, the one with the black the black middle part and then the white head. That looks very cool on the different thing. Yeah. Aw, thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to get this finished so that I can continue with my moth project, but you know, it does take some time to create a good drawing. Also, I still wanted to do some speed drawings with you and Crow, but it seems that Crow is a little bit too busy at the moment doing its streams, which is a shame. But it's understandable, so you know, no problems there. It's just I do like to do my I do like to do some speedruns. Probably gonna be doing it one. Probably gonna be doing one once this thing is done, or at least almost finished. Ah, I can't wait. I can't wait to have I can't wait to have this thing fully looking nicely, and then I'm gonna be drawing a second part. I'm gonna be drawing a second one. I'm gonna draw a second part here. So there's gonna be a thing right here, and maybe even a thing up there, but I don't know for sure that one. But yeah, it's gonna be a floody season. That's for sure. A floody season. Yeah, a floody season. There you go. Not floody season. She's no season. There you go. Need to use the right pronunciation on that word. Cheese. Don't want to be talking out inside my mouth when doing the streams. That's a terrible idea. Because you need to keep up the accent, otherwise things don't go well. Well, that's one way of looking at it at least. Did I do it wrongfully? Did I do too much of the... Did I use too much of the same color here? Alright. I see the issue here. I see the issue. God damn it. I did them wrong. Oops. Well, what you gonna do about it? Well, fixing it, of course, is a very important thing to do. Alright, now I need to fix this bit. That will work. And then put this bit right there. This bit a little more sharper. Alright. I think that's the way to do it. That's how the cookie crumbles on this one. Let's zoom out and see what that beautiful picture looks like. Ah, that looks lovely. That looks lovely. Alright. So now that we have done that one, now we need to do the top part as well. Oh, we need to do the top part as well. How much time have we played already? Around, what, 30 minutes? Ah, that's doable. That's doable. I think we're gonna be able to finish this whole bit up until the end. Ah, forgot something. Oops. I forgot something here. Need to fix that before anything else. As you can see already, this is a 4.5 gigabyte drawing. That is because of the color system I'm using, and that sucks balls. Because it should not be this laggy. Normally, it's supposed to be nice and fluent and supple, but no. My PC cannot handle too much power. Well, it can handle a lot of power, but it cannot handle multiple layers of a paint. It's like looking at a high resolution painting and then fixing up all the pixels that need to be translated to another code every single second, every single time. So that's why the PC is a little bit slow on saving and on calculating what kind of color it needs to be. Who would have thought that colors could be so detrimental uh to a PC like this? I must say though myself, I'm very happy upon what I'm already achieving with this. I'm gonna be doing one bit just to check a bit if I want to do this. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. I want to keep up the colors correctly, and then maybe the background I need to do, or then with the background I need to do some stuff here and there. Yeah, that would actually be a smarter move if I just, combine the background with a bit. What eventually I wanted to do, I'll show you. There you go. So if I have the background and I have like this, I wanna do, uh, I wanna do a heavy color of blue, but I wanna keep the background of the other drawing intact. So what I want to do with it is that you can see the background a bit like a color. So eventually there is going to be like maybe I will do it like this. So I'm going to be probably putting a other layer on top of it, and then erasing a bit here and there that needs to be drawn into, and then I need to get that then I need to get that transparency in such a way that I want to make it into waves. So I want to make it like, this kind of effect. So like this, and I'm putting downwards. So yeah, it will take, this bit is going to be a very troublesome thing to do, but I think I will, I think I will be able to manage it once I'm done. So once I'm done, that this is gonna be like a thing that I am trying to get right, but that will be a thing that I will be focusing on later, not today, tomorrow maybe, or something like that if I have spare time. All right, continue with this. But eventually, you get the point of like I want to make this transparent so that I have the same background again, drawn into it. So I don't want to be, ooh, I'm using copy. That's not a good idea. All right, let's continue with the drawing that I need to do. All right, yellow, 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 yellow until, wait, I cannot do that yet. Yellow until there, yellow till, oh, I'm using the wrong way of doing yellow. I drew it so perfectly, and then I erased it so perfectly, and then I don't use it. What am I, nuts? Probably with this, probably that I took too much effort on it, but eventually, when you get to the point where you want to be, it all gets way better than before. All right, now we need to get this to the right amount of stuff. Like there needs to be more white, yellow there, 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 there. All right. Good. So now that we have the yellow, now we need to go for the orange, and then after the orange we need to do... I totally forgot to put the orange dark color into it. Get... Fine. Fine. Fine, I'm always forgetting this. It's so stupid that I always forget, like, you know that you also need to put the orange the orange color in there. Not only just the orange, but also the orange color in there, at the darker color. So even if you would have used the orange, you also should use the other. Ooh, that's ugly. But I'll get to that. I'll get to that point. Yes, I am overextending my yellow here, but I think if we just get this onward, it should be fine. Now grab the yellow again and draw the yellow again back into it, and then that should work. There you go. Alright, now we're gonna fix this bit because I forgot. And that's always a bad thing. Forgetting is not always a good idea to do. Forgetting is not always a good idea, especially if you want to try to improve upon the drawing and you forget like layer. It's better to just, remember that you made a mistake every single time you start over. It's like, hey, did you know that you've made a mistake last year? And I'm like, yes, I know. And now I know how to prevent it. Yes, indeed. So you should. Ah, thanks. Thanks, brain, for telling me that I need to prevent it. And then eventually, the brain makes sure that you don't do the same thing again wrongfully. But that can also be sometimes a hassle. There you go. Nope. Nope. Yes. All right. Yes. All right. Good. 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 It's fixed. And back to the thing that I needed to do. Back to the fin on the top part. But yeah, what I want to do with the eye is just leaving it eyeless, eyelitless, or whatever it's called. Make the eye look more, more like a symbol. So what I'm gonna be doing with it is like putting the flow of the ties in it or something like that. Probably gonna be doing that. Will be a cool idea. And then eventually, this is gonna be on top. Just keeping you reminded that this is gonna be in my living room. So, yeah, I want to make it look pretty. That's for sure. That's for sure. Sure, right? Not sure. Sure is English. English accents. Sure. Back on the shore, boys. It's a thing that is near the ocean. The shore. Back on the shore. Not for sure, but for sure. For sure, we will make sure that we are setting sail. The whale watched up the shore. Yeah, there you go. So it's for sure. For sure. For sure. Yeah, for sure. English. English, not great language. Very difficult to pronounce. Yes. But very funny to do. I'll tell you that. Very funny to do. Alright. Yeah, that will work. That's actually a quite smart move. Alright. Now we need to make sure that this is all fun and happy ending. Alright, now we need to make sure that the colors are back into one bit. And we're already almost an hour in. See? The main problem with this drawing is always that the amount of stuff you did with it. That even if you would worked on it, it's like, an hour is not a lot of time. It can pass so quickly you barely would notice it. I have it with a lot of times when I draw. I'm immediately soaked into the drawing bit and then forget to talk, forget to do things, and then talking is very important because otherwise people won't even know what's going on. And yeah, to prevent that from happening, I try to do my very best to making sure that that I always keep an eye on the time of how many time has been passing, what kind of time has passed, and I always try to take a look and make sure that I always comment to the people that are commenting because that's always very important. Interacting with the people that are watching you is quite a smart move. it might not be a smart move when talking and drawing at the same time, and then suddenly you make a mistake because because you got a little bit distracted. But that's and that's the experience of the craft. You eventually you can multitask multiple things at the same time, and with this drawing, for instance, it was very hard for me to understand. Like, well, I have this drawing, and it doesn't look like a drawing that I would have made. That I would have made. That make. No, made. Yeah, that I would have made. Yeah, there you go. So the whole problem is like, all right, how am I gonna fix this? How am I gonna fix this shit without ruining the thing that I wanted to go for, without ruining the thing that I will go for? And I thought, like, all right, so I will make broken images, therefore making a second style, and therefore, implementing my own style into the drawing itself. Yes, the drawing has two art styles. One is a very simplistic art style that calls more things. So yeah, an hour goes fast. Lol. Laughing all around. Laughing out loud. Laughing out loud. Yeah. Indeed. Indeed. I really like the concept of the fins. Thanks. I tried my very best upon doing that. You don't want to know. Well, can I show you how it looked before? I can, right? Yeah. Just look. If you look back at it, when I believe 3 streams earlier, there actually is like between the blue and the orange. I mean, oh, contrasts of colors. Ah, yes. Thanks. I'm trying to do my very best to make it as elegant as possible, making it as nice as possible, most as eye-pleasing as possible. It needs to be looking like a parrot, just that flamboyant effect of like, hey, I want to get all the good birds, so please get me. I'm looking pretty, like parrots, parrot, red, yellow. Yellow. There you go. I'm gonna be doing this. Oh my god. There you go. This kind of effect. This dude, this Chad, this lad, the mad lad. Oh. Yeah. There you go. Oh, look at him pretty. Look at him pretty. Sadly for his beak is a little bit broken, but look at that pretty bird. Yee. So yeah. What I'm trying to do, is the idea of I put a reference upon what I want to make. Then I look at the reference most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time I look at the reference. And then try to not imitate, but try to implement the idea, what I'm trying to aim for, into the drawing itself. So, as you can see, I want to go for parrot colors. That's true. But then I also have a problem that I need to make sure that this metal armor or this holy kind of idea of magical bracelets on a fish. I don't know how you can do that, but it happens, I need to make sure that that is also a thing. So to do that, I need to figure out like, all right, how do other people do it? So one of the things that I might be able to get through it is by doing wait. I believe ciphers drawing. There you go, drawing ciphers. That's terrible. All right, well we're going for then we're gonna go for the easy one. Easy one. No, I don't need that. No, wah. There you go. Wah. Yeah. So, one way of doing it is by doing it this way. All right. I'm gonna be putting it very easily. It's the chat dude myself, the Silent Lord from the Necrons. This dude has this glowing effect on his chest. All right. So he has a symbol of a chest on it, and then he has a dark color on the bracelets itself. So what I would aim for is probably gonna be going for a more darker color of armor, and then putting the light into it. So probably yellow. I would go for probably like yellow or yellow. I will go for definitely yellow or blue, light blue. Maybe light blue. Is light blue a worthy color to go for? probably yes, but no, because then the background won't make any sense. If I go for yellow, it could actually make a more holy appearance, even though it's in the water. Or lightning, then it would be a lightning water type if I just go for that kind of idea. Uh, well, you see, that's all the fun part about, figuring out what kind of goddamn colors you're gonna go for and what kind of effects you want to aim for. So yeah, so the whole damn thing is quite a hassle to go for and aim for, but eventually, I will find a way to do it. It's just that I need to do some time, that I need some time, and I already realized that working 3 hours a day on this is a wee lot faster than the moth. I don't want to rush the moth. I don't want to rush it, absolutely not. But I want this whole picture to be done with, because then I can focus on the moth. I can focus on a lot of things. I can focus on a lot of things that I want to aim for, and of course, I do want to have this thing to look pretty, so therefore I should not rush it fully, but I do have rushed it with the first art style. But of course, that means that I need to now compensate by rushing. I need to compensate it by now figuring out, like, what can I do to make it even more looking pretty? And I thought, like, since I already have this old style with it, and in the old style, they always show pictures of animals, and I'm like, all right, fine, I'm gonna put pictures of animals too, and nobody's gonna stop me. So, yeah, pictures of animals. They look quite stunningly. They look quite amazing. They always look like they're the grand thing of the picture itself. And then you look at other things like waterfalls. They look always effectively gracious and gorgeous and graceless. Or grace. Yeah, with lots of grace. So, yeah. So to fix that, I need to figure out how to do it. And by doing this, it will happen perfectly. So now we have this. This looks already way better than before. And I have how many time left? 50 minutes. Can I get it done by 50 minutes? Who knows? Who knows? It's always the question of the ages. Can I do it? And then I have always a person saying like, well, you never done it before, so you probably can. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, great and glorious person in my head. And yeah, that's always the way to do it. The motivation is always like, even if you never did it, you probably can do it. It's not like you never done it before, so why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you be able to do it? People always forget that motivation is a battle that you need to win to start drawing it in the first place. Also, the courage to continue is also a very good idea. Like, if I would have never had the courage to start the drawings of the magical girl story, I would have never been improving upon my art style with them. Like, even this is a result of that. All right, even this is a result of it. How do I say this correctly? How do I do this the way of how can I show it? All right. So I have been improving up. I have improved upon the magical girl story. Of course, I'm still lacking on drawing more. So I should definitely draw, like, next week. I should definitely draw a magical girl just to get, well, one of the magical girls, to just get back into it a bit. And because practice makes perfect. But even if I didn't work on it right now, I'm using the pencil that I'm always using for the magical girl story, the right brush for it. And I'm already figuring out things that I can do, things how to create depth, things how to make certain types of effects going in and out. Like, for instance, with the fins. It's an effect that I just learned today. I didn't know that I could do it. I just had it in my mind, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm going for it." And then I threw the towel in onto the screen and was like, "Yeah, let's go." So yeah, it's one of those things that you need to keep in reminding. It's most of the things that you can do is just by blindly trying to go for it and just try it out. Even if you're the first time you don't succeed, you can always try it second time. Like, for instance, with the drawing that I did with first speed drawing, it was an absolute failure. I have not practiced speed drawings for quite a long time, and then, do suddenly speed drawing. It's like, throwing somebody a curveball and expecting them to catch it, even though they have not practiced for quite a while. Yeah, it's a thing that happens. But eventually, I will get better at it. I can perfect it into it, and I realize certain types of problems. For instance, drawing a little bit too much too much characters. Drawing too many characters can cause major problems. Also, try to go for soft colors instead of hard colors to make sure that the background doesn't leak into the coloring when you color the drawings themselves. I can draw a whole thing full, but I also need to remind myself that I need to also color them all in without making any sudden types of movement jankings, or that I need to go for eraser again, because erasers take time and therefore it's a very hard thing to do. So most people, when they do a speed draw, they always go for like, oh, they're gonna go for the easy route out. It's not a smart move, definitely not. Because if you go for the easy route out, you're gonna lack out on style. And if you cannot speed draw your own style, then what's the point of drawing the speed drawing if you cannot get your own style across in a speed draw? It will lack character. Well, it will lack soul. Let's put it that way. It will lack soul. It doesn't mean that it doesn't look pretty or whatever. It means it just lacks soul of your original way of doing things, and that alone is actually quite detrimental to most people. Because if you have your own style and then do the drawing, like I had like 3 hours to draw a drawing. Well, technically I had a whole day, but I was like, I only have 3 hours because I thought I needed to finish it in 3 hours. So I probably did it in 3 hours. 1 day, 1 hour a day. No. I probably did it in 2 days, right? No, yeah, 3 days I did the drawing with the other one. So by implementing my own style into that drawing, even though that you need to use this texture, and I was like, excuse me, how the hell am I gonna be able to do this? This is not my style. This is not my jam. This is not the way of how to do things. And then people were like, yeah, you need to do this the way that other people do it. You have this neat color that you need to work around with. And I was like, all right, so I need to fix the goddamn style that then somebody else did, and I need to implement it into my own art style. All right, how the hell am I gonna do that? And that's the fun part. You never know how you can come. That's when you get creative. You not always get to the right point. You never get to the right ideas if you just always do the same thing. That's why I love always these speed drawing contests, or the drawing contests in general. They make you think out of the box, and they are like, all right, you want to do this? Well, here is a napkin. Make something of it, and then suddenly it turns into a napkin monster or something like that, or a dragon. Doesn't matter. It's all up to your imagination. You need to figure out what you need to do with it. You need to figure out what you can do with it and what your limitations are. Well, my limitations, of course, are, like, for instance, I am not very good with drawing people. I'm trying to improve upon that, and yes, I drew an action scene. And I must say, I was quite happy upon what I drew. Even though it's a very basic action scene, it's a casting of a spell, it doesn't mean it doesn't look pretty. And it does look in my own art style, which makes it even better. It's a win-win situation, and therefore it goes surpass my own things. Like, alright, I didn't know that I could do this. Wow. Alright. Gotta put this gently down without breaking it. Don't touch it. It's done. So, yeah. I'm very happy that I discovered such things. I'm very happy upon that I learned such things in the first place. And now we have drew the things that we need to draw. And now we can do this. And now we can press this. And now we're gonna put, we're gonna erase this bit because we don't need it now. And we're gonna add in the things that we need to draw. So now we're gonna draw this. Boom. There you go. You can already see that the PC has trouble fixing the points that we drew, you know, the skills itself. But I'm gonna save this now. But yeah, it looks pretty. It looks damn pretty already, and I'm very happy upon it. All right, I think I've rambled enough. But as you can see, I'm very happy upon the result, and I'm currently, you know, getting the house fixed. Friday, all the things are coming, so then I can finally put everything where it's supposed to be in the house, and then I need to do a grand cleanup, and I can cook finally in my own house. So that's great. Hello, bad dude on the screen. Good to hear that, man. Yeah, thanks, thanks. I'm very happy upon. I'm very happy that, you know, how far I'm already getting at this. You know, this might not look impressive right now, but the what I'm trying to do with this is, like, you know, making the whole fish overflow this drawing, and then after that I need to make also some more breaks in there that show, like, maybe crystal balls or whatever, something like that I wanted to do with it, and then it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a great drawing, and then, you know, put it on my own wall. Nobody cares if I put it on the wall, because nobody's gonna see it except the people that I invite, and, you know, it's my own art style, so I will be satisfied with it. And that's the point. You know, if you can customize your own house, why shouldn't you? It's your house. If you customize it your way, that's the way I do it. I don't do it with furniture or something like that. Well, I do it some bit of furniture. It's just the colors, but thanks. Thanks. Yeah, I will. I definitely will. I will try to get this done by next week, so that I can, you know, order the print and say, like, "Hey, I want one of them, and then I also want a tiny one to just as a representation." Done. The main problem now is that, you know, we need to get this thing colored in. I will be working on it all, off screen, to get everything fixed up, make it polished, and be like, "Woo, there you go, it's done." And then, you know, work on it tomorrow again after I worked on it off screen. So work on it twice a day. Tomorrow I will be going back to work, so I probably will be very exhausting sounding, because, well, work. I have a conversation upon whether or not the whole whether or not my how do you say that, contract is gonna be correctly done or kept up with. So it's gonna be very scary to see if I would be happy if they accept my terms. If they don't accept my terms, then I need to quit. But, you know, no big deal, actually. That's the good thing about it. I don't mind, you know, finding new work. It's always fun to talk to new people, and I already have my eyes set on something, so no need to worry there. All right, that's it. That sums it up for today, and I hope I'll see you all next time. Until then, I would wish you a lovely day, and